Discovering Dunedin City, a journey through time and beauty. Hey, everyone! Welcome back to Now and Next. Today, we're taking you on a deep dive into one of New Zealand's southern gems, Dunedin City. It's a place rich in history, culture, and incredible scenery. So, whether you're watching from halfway around the world or you're just down the road, prepare yourself for an adventure that spans centuries. We've got everything from scenic landscapes, local legends, and tradition to a taste of Dunedin's vibrant cultural scene. Let's get started. History of Dunedin. Did you know that Dunedin, a city on New Zealand's South Island, has deep Scottish roots? The name Dunedin itself is derived from the Scottish Gaelic name for Edinburgh, Dunedin. Back in 1848, the Free Church of Scotland sent a group of settlers to establish a new colony in this faraway land, and what they built was more than just a settlement. They created a miniature Edinburgh in the southern hemisphere, complete with beautiful Victorian architecture, cobbled streets, and even a layout inspired by the Scottish capital. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Dunedin didn't just stay a quiet colonial town. When gold was discovered in central Otago in the 1860s, Dunedin became the gateway to New Zealand's first major gold rush. Almost overnight, the city transformed into the country's wealthiest and most populated center. Banks, businesses, and institutions flourished, and the stunning architecture you see today, like the Dunedin railway station and Otago University, was built during this golden age of prosperity. Fast forward to the 20th century, and Dunedin reinvented itself once again. With its rich heritage and growing student population, it became a hub for culture, education, and even music. In the 1980s, the Dunedin Sound emerged, an influential indie music movement that made waves globally. Today, Dunedin is a charming blend of history, creativity, and natural beauty, where every street seems to whisper stories from the past. From its Scottish beginnings to its golden days and cultural evolution, Dunedin's history is nothing short of captivating. Historical Landmarks Tour. Dunedin Railway Station. Alright, let's talk about one of the most photographed buildings in all of New Zealand, the Dunedin Railway Station. This place isn't just a stop for trains, it's a full-on architectural masterpiece. Built in 1906 and designed by George Troop, who later earned the nickname Gingerbread George, the station looks like something out of a fairy tale. With its Flemish Renaissance style, dark basalt rock with lighter Amaru stone detailing, and that grand clock tower, it almost feels like you've stepped into a European city. Back in the early 1900s, Dunedin was booming thanks to the gold rush and its strong economy, and this station was a symbol of that prosperity. At its peak, it was handling up to 100 trains a day. The inside is just as stunning as the outside, beautiful mosaic tile floors made with nearly 750,000 pieces of Royal Doulton porcelain, stained glass windows, and a spectacular booking hall that feels more like a cathedral than a train station. It wasn't just a transit point, it was a statement of pride and ambition. Today, the Dunedin railway station is still standing tall, but its role has changed. While there are far fewer trains now, it's become a hub for tourists and locals alike. The building hosts art exhibitions, the Otago Farmers Market on weekends, and even houses a sports hall of fame. It's a living, breathing part of the city's identity, a place where history meets community. So, whether you're a history buff, an architecture lover, or just someone who appreciates a good photo op, Dunedin Railway Station is a must-visit. First Church of Otago. And then there is the First Church of Otago. Its intricate graphics and stunning stained glass windows tell stories of the early settlers. What are your thoughts? Such architectural beauty deserves to be shared. Geography and nature. Now let's embark on an exploration of Dunedin's stunning geographies and natural wonders. Did you know that Dunedin is often referred to as the Edinburgh of the South? Well, it's not just the name, it boasts dramatic hills, picturesque coastlines, and stunning wildlife. The region experiences a temperate climate, which means you can visit year-round. However, the best time to enjoy the outdoors is during spring and early summer when wildflowers bloom. Otago Peninsula. If you're ever in Dunedin and want to see nature at its absolute best, the Otago Peninsula is the place to be. Just a short drive from the city, this stunning stretch of land feels like a completely different world. Think rolling green hills, dramatic cliffs, and sweeping ocean views. But what really makes the Otago Peninsula special is its incredible wildlife. It's one of the few places in the world where you can see royal albatross, yellow-eyed penguins, sea lions, and fur seals, all in one visit. Now, here's something cool. Taiaroa Head at the tip of the peninsula is home to the only mainland royal albatross colony in the world. These massive seabirds, with wingspans of up to 3 meters, glide effortlessly above the cliffs. There's even a visitor center where you can learn more and watch the albatrosses up close. And if you're into history, the area also has an old coastal defense fort from the 1880s, complete with underground tunnels and New Zealand's only Armstrong disappearing gun. But it's not all about birds and forts. The Otago Peninsula is dotted with charming little towns, art galleries, and scenic walking tracks. Whether you're kayaking in the harbor, cycling along the winding roads, or simply taking in the views, the peninsula offers a peaceful escape packed with adventure. It's the perfect mix of nature, wildlife, and culture, all just minutes from Dunedin city center. Honestly, it's one of those places that sticks with you long after you leave. Mount Cargill. Let's head up to one of Dunedin's most iconic natural landmarks, Mount Cargill. Towering over the city at 676 meters, Mount Cargill offers some of the best panoramic views in all of Otago. On a clear day, you can see the entire Dunedin cityscape, the Otago Harbor, and even out to the Pacific Ocean. It's a favorite spot for hikers, photographers, and anyone who wants to catch a sunrise or sunset from above the clouds. Trust me, it's absolutely magical. Mount Cargill isn't just about the views, it's also packed with interesting geology and lush native bush. The mountain was formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago, and its rugged terrain tells that ancient story. One of the standout features is the Organ Pipes, a natural rock formation that looks like giant stone columns rising from the earth. It's a short but steep hike to get there, and totally worth the effort. You'll feel like you've stepped into a scene from a fantasy movie. And if you're more into easy access sightseeing, you'll be glad to know there's a road that takes you almost to the summit. At the top, you'll find a tall transmission tower, but don't let that distract you, the view from up there is unforgettable. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or just looking for a peaceful escape, Mount Cargill offers a perfect mix of adventure and tranquility right on Dunedin's doorstep. Top attractions in Dunedin. Alright, now that we've explored the breathtaking geography, let's dive into some must-see attractions that characterize Dunedin. Dunedin Railway Station. As I mentioned earlier, the Dunedin Railway Station is more than just a transit point, it's a historical treasure. You can even take a train ride to Pukerangi on the Taieri Gorge Railway for a full scenic experience. It's a ride filled with stunning views and historical insights. Have you ever traveled by train in New Zealand? I'd love to hear your experiences. Larnac Castle. Now here's something you probably didn't expect to find in New Zealand, a real-life castle. Larnac Castle, perched high on the Otago Peninsula, is one of Dunedin's most iconic landmarks. Built in the 1870s by wealthy banker and politician William Larnac, this Gothic-style mansion feels like it's been lifted straight out of Europe. The architecture is stunning, with intricate woodwork, grand staircases, and lavish rooms that give you a glimpse into the lifestyle of New Zealand's colonial elite. But behind all that beauty, Larnac Castle has a dramatic history filled with scandal, tragedy, and mystery. William Larnac built the castle as a symbol of success, but his life was marked by personal loss and financial ruin, eventually ending in his suicide inside New Zealand's Parliament building. Today, many visitors believe the castle is haunted, and whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's definitely an eerie vibe in certain parts of the estate. What really makes Larnac Castle a must-visit is the full experience. The castle is surrounded by beautifully maintained gardens that are ranked among the best in the country. You can enjoy high tea in the ballroom, explore the Victorian-era rooms, and take in panoramic views of the Otago Peninsula from the castle tower. It's part museum, part historic home, and totally unforgettable. If you're in Dunedin, a trip to Larnac Castle is like stepping into another world. Otago Museum. If you're in Dunedin and want to dive deep into the natural and cultural history of New Zealand, the Otago Museum is the perfect place to start. This isn't your typical museum, it's packed with fascinating exhibits that range from ancient Maori treasures to rare animal specimens and even space science. Founded way back in 1868, the museum has been educating and inspiring visitors for over 150 years. And the best part? General admission is free. One of the major highlights of the Otago Museum is the Tuhura Science Center, especially popular with families. It features hands-on science exhibits, an epic indoor tropical rainforest with live butterflies, and even a planetarium where you can explore the stars. It's fun, interactive, and perfect for all ages. You'll also find an impressive collection of artifacts from the Pacific, Asia, and ancient Egypt. Yes, there's even a real mummy on display. But what makes this museum truly special is its strong connection to the Otago region. From displays about early Maori settlement to the unique wildlife of southern New Zealand, every gallery tells a story about the land and its people. Whether you're a history buff, a science nerd, or just curious, the Otago Museum offers something for everyone. It's more than just a building with exhibits, it's a vibrant hub of learning and discovery right in the heart of Dunedin. Dunedin Botanic Garden. If you're craving a peaceful escape surrounded by nature, the Dunedin Botanic Garden is the perfect spot. It's actually New Zealand's oldest botanic garden, established way back in 1863, and it covers a massive 30 hectares. As soon as you walk in, you're greeted by beautifully landscaped gardens, vibrant flower beds, and towering trees from all over the world. Whether you're a plant lover or just someone who enjoys a quiet stroll, this place is a breath of fresh air, literally. One of the garden's coolest features is its clear division between the lower garden and the upper garden. The lower garden has all the ornamental areas, think roses, azaleas, and a stunning duck pond, while the upper garden feels more like native New Zealand, with walking trails through bushland and native plant collections. There's also an aviary, a glasshouse full of tropical plants, and plenty of spots to just sit and soak up the calm. What really makes the Dunedin Botanic Garden special is how it blends beauty, history, and education all in one place. It's not just a park, it's a living museum of plants. You'll often see locals jogging, students relaxing, and visitors taking photos of the colorful seasonal displays. Whether you're here to learn about plants, enjoy a family picnic, or just clear your head, the garden is one of Dunedin's most peaceful and picturesque gems. Dunedin's culture. Now, let's talk about culture. Dunedin is not just rich in history but also vibrant in the arts and music scene. The city is famous for its street art. There's an incredible collection of murals scattered throughout the downtown area that tell the story of the city. Festivals. Dunedin might be a small city, but when it comes to festivals, it definitely knows how to celebrate in style. Throughout the year, the city comes alive with events that showcase its unique culture, creativity, and community spirit. One of the standout festivals is the Dunedin Fringe Festival, a 10-day explosion of art, music, theater, and performance. It's all about pushing boundaries and giving a platform to bold, original talent. If you're into quirky, thought-provoking shows, this one's a must-see. Another crowd favorite is the Vogel Street Party, held in a historic warehouse precinct. For one day, the streets are filled with live music, food stalls, street performers, and art installations. It's a true celebration of local creativity and Dunedin's rich heritage. Families, students, and tourists all come together to enjoy the fun, making it one of the most vibrant days on the city's calendar. And let's not forget ID Dunedin Fashion Week, which puts the spotlight on emerging designers and shows off the city's edgy fashion scene. But what's really special about festivals in Dunedin is the strong sense of community. Whether it's a food event, a cultural celebration, or a music festival, there's always a welcoming, laid-back vibe. The locals are proud of their city, and it shows in how they celebrate it. So, if you ever find yourself in Dunedin during festival season, don't miss the chance to join the party. You'll get a taste of the city's creative soul. Food and drink. Alright, if you're anything like me, food is a key part of any adventure. Dunedin offers some amazing culinary experiences. Local cuisine. Seafood lovers will be delighted. Freshly caught green-lipped mussels and paua, abalone, are local specialties. You absolutely must stop at a fish and chips shop along the coast. What do you prefer, traditional fish and chips or a gourmet seafood platter? Coffee culture. And don't miss out on the thriving coffee culture here. You can find artisan coffee at nearly every corner. As we wrap up our incredible journey through Dunedin City, I hope it has inspired your wanderlust. Whether it's the stunning landscapes, rich history, or the delicious food and vibrant culture, Dunedin has something for everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you have any favorite spots in Dunedin that we missed, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing content from now and next. Until next time, happy travels.